2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Call all Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom to those feel like men that scattered abroad, pushing this truth with all sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Right? And shalom to the very few sincere sisters. Right? To you all, I say shalom. And honor brother Amawan coming to the video load when it's edifying. Right? Lesson. You know, but going pretty much the lesson is going to the article of Trump, right, making, you know, words that's real heavy, you know, that makes us help us discern the times that we in, right, with the scriptures. You know, in the book of matter of fact, I just grabbed it first just to prove my point. In 2 Ezra chapter 9 and 1, it says, and he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently, right? It says in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, that thou shalt understand that it's the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Right. So that key point was, it says, measure thou the time diligently. You know, so inside this article, Trump was pretty much saying, like, you know, pretty much damn what's really going on, but how they're at it with China and Russia. Right, the world could end tomorrow, right? And so when him saying stuff like that, we already understand that, hey, this is why they're going to keep pushing their agenda even faster, right? Agenda 2025, Agenda 2030, right? Having these smart cities put up, having the MOTB, right, out. You know, they're not going to be able to, you know, just flourish with their MOTB system, but they will be able to have it to the point where they're able to put it out before that WW3 happens. You know. Let me go back. Right, so I'm just, like I said, I'm just bringing out the point that excuse me, we at the end of Esau's world, right? His rulership, right? The word world going to was it Hebrew for eon, you know. So we know it's the time, it's the end of the age, man. Right, and we're clearly seeing it because now we're hearing about talks of WW3 a lot, right? A lot. We've seen how Esau Edom is, you know, America's getting divided, right? Getting spaced out amongst his own allies. You know, so we know WW3 is really at the door. And if that's at the door, we know that Jacob's trouble and MOTB, the MOTB is even closer, right? And I go to show you it said from Abraham unto Isaac, and it said Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau, right? So that's how fast it's gonna, you know, go from their rulership to our rulership, right? So inside this article, I'm going to get to it. It says, beyond anything, Trump warns of big monster nuclear weapons that pose greatest threat to U.S., right? Because we know the prophecies of WW3, right? Revelation, I think, is verse 11, chapter 11 and 14. Salakia. Let me see. I'm going to just grab it right quick. You know, because this place is supposed to get annihilated with 200 million missiles, man. Right? This is Revelation 11 and verse 14. The second woe is past, right? The destruction, right? The world woe. It says, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly, right? This third woe is coming real quickly, man. We're seeing it. Everything's getting and prepared for it, right? People getting what's the word? On edge. You know, you got these other heathens going back to their country. You know, we definitely here. You know, let me go back to the article. Right, it reads. It says U.S. President Donald Trump. Right, so like, and this right is at economictimes.com. This is where I got the article from. It says the U.S. President, right, Donald Trump has downplayed the threat of climate change and said monster nukes from the United States and Russia pose the biggest threat to Armageddon. right? Now, these folks running the light. It says, President Trump has warned that monster nuclear weapons are the biggest threat to humanity and could easily end the world tomorrow, right? And like the elder had went, the bishop had went into it, if that ends tomorrow, if that ends tomorrow, hey, that means they're gonna be going into slavery the next day, man. But it's letting you know that this is how serious, this is how real big this WW3 is going to be, man. Right? It's going to end up. Well, America will be through, right? America will be blown out the map, right? And we're seeing it now how all the allies is, looking down on America, pretty much. Seeing the thing that was going on. How Trump is playing his hands. The other nations are not fucking with America, man. So they pulling away from it, right? Seeing how America's slapping all these tariffs on folks, So yes, we already know in the upcoming months, years, a couple years, right? We don't see too many past 5, honestly speaking, But they know that this WW3, these nuclear weapons, is going to end, right? I remember it was a while back, I want to say last year, right, with Putin was saying, if he was to take it there, he'd have nuclear capability to really knock the whole world out, like even knock Russia off the map. That's the type of power of missiles that he's toting, and we already know that they're going to use a good bit of missiles to knock down America, man. And America has their own America has weapons as well. Those gonna be shot off, of course, but you won't be able to win a fight when everybody's against you. Everybody has something to shoot, right? So let me go to a quick scripture right quick, and this Isaiah 54, right? Because this is where we at. Hey, the Lord has put the spirit amongst these, these scientists, right? These men to create these things, man. And what they be showcasing them at their little parades, right? I know the Koreans do, they always be doing a little parade showing them shits off, man. And it's not just for show, man, right? I mean, it's for show. It's for show at the parade, but those missiles was not just for show, they're going to be used real soon, right? And this right here, the book of Isaiah 54 and verse 16. Behold, right? Meaning to look. I have created the smith that bloweth the coals and the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy, right? So that's heavy, because we already understand that, hey, these what is it, the smith that blows the coals, right? Hey, these scientists, right? They know how to put together a missile, man, right, for the Lord's work, right? That's the beauty of it, right? These men is at the lab making missiles just to help fulfill prophecy. We know verse 17, the weapon that is formed, right, shall prosper, right? That's amongst the elect, man. We don't want to have that well, we'll be inside them chambers by then, right? The chariots, because if you in America, you're through. You won't be able to be on America's soil and think you finna escape a missile, So yeah, that was real heavy. It says nuclear weapons are the biggest threat to humanity and could easily end the world tomorrow. Why? Because, hey, like Scripture says, wisdom have increased. I mean, technology, wisdom has increased. Technology has increased as well. So if the wisdom increase, the technology gonna have to increase as well. The commander-in-chief gave the grim warning. Was he lamented that dangers of stockpiling nukes amid his push to kickstart arms control talk with Russia and China again. It says Trump warns about nuclear weapons, right? Donald Trump has hit out at climate lunatics, saying the world, right? It says the world should be more concerned about the dangers of nuclear weapons than climate change, right? Because, scripture says in the book of, I'm going to get it, but Matthew 24, rumors, right? Kingdom against kingdom, rumors, hearing rumors about these nations rising up. Like it says in the book of, let me just grab someone so I don't forget them. Is it Joel 3? I think it's 9. Yep. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak sound strong, right? So, and that's really what niggas need to be paying attention to, Everybody talking about, climate change. Nigga, do you see this war that's brewing, right? We already said the beginning stages of it, right? It just got to, keep escalating, And hey, we know that this time is not going to, brew and simmer back down. No, it's going to brew and it's going to boil, right? It's going to, this time, we know it's going to, actually come to pass, right? Like we all have been saying, right? We know Trump is that final Trump, man. That final warning, right? His name does, has no coincidence to it, and he's look at the pace that he's moving. He's letting everybody know he the big bad wolf on the block. He calling folks bluff. Yeah, I think going in with Canada, correct me if I'm wrong, but with Canada, they're trying to pull the tariffs, but now they done got into it with China. So if they get into it with China, that means they don't have nobody to back them up. So them trying to put tariffs on America is not really going to last for too long, but they were trying to call America bluff, right? But correct me if I'm wrong, though. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all you heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord, right? And going back to verse 10, right, really reminds me back of what? Isaiah 54:16, right? Those it says let the weak sound strong, right? Hey, they got nuclear, they have nuclear capability now, So what? Hey, they're ready for war, right? It says assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, right? Because all the heathen nations going to come around about what? America, man, and get rid of them, right? Blow them off the map, right? And call all Yahweh Shemiah Shakas. Hey, now we're literally, man, we're seeing this major prophecy plot right here in front of us. That's how you know we at the end of this. And I'm gonna grab that Matthew 24. So what else I got? Okay, that's it on that. Okay, cool then. I'll read this and that's it. It says Donald Trump has hit out at climate lunatics, saying the world should be more concerned about the dangers of nuclear weapons than climate changes, right? It says in an interview with Fox News on Sunday, Trump said the country's greatest threat was nuclear weapons that are big monsters, right? It says Trump went on a lament the amount of money the United States, which has the second largest stockpile of nukes in the world behind Russia, has spent on its nuclear weapon program, right? So, man, hey, China got the number one, okay, and also China gonna what? Help out the little brothers, Let them, like I said, let the weak sound strong, right? Give them some ammo, give them some nukes, get them ready for this WW3. So yes, we're definitely at the end, right? Discerning with the scriptures, man. Let me grab this right quick. The book of Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, right? And we already know one thing about it. We already know that they're not going to be doing but so much bickering, going back and forth, right? Rumors, right? The rumors going to eventually turn physical, man. Right. And we're seeing it right now with the whole economic collapse. They trying to set up for the digital society. Right. So we already know we months away from, MOTB, Jacob's Trouble, and ultimately WW3 to get us up out of here, man. right? So hey, we don't have much longer, to be in this hellhole, man, right? So just constantly endure and keep praying and fasting, right? Did I finish the rest of that? Yeah, I did. Let me go to the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and I'm gonna close out with that, right? Matthew 24, and I start at verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? Right, going to Eon, right? And another thing, he said, what shall be the sign? Right, we see a lot of signs, man. Right, going to what is it, Luke 21 or Luke 12? Right, we're going to the signs inside the moon. Right, we finna have us a major moon, a major blood moon for the Pesach, right, the Passover. That's coming in Thursday night. Right, so it's a lot of signs. Those are end time signs. Excuse me. Verse 4, it says, And Yahweh answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. Excuse me. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars, right? And that's where we at right now, right? It's at the end of this captivity, right? You shall hear wars and rumors of wars. It says, See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, right? Because we know we're going to hear about the rumors, but we know that, hey, this system has to collapse. They have to bring in the MOTB, right? They have to have Jacob's trouble to pop off, And then after that, right, it's on the table, for WWE to pop off at any given moment once they implement the MOTB. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, and all these are the beginning of sorrows, right? So this is the beginning, But here we have, hey, we're here. We're here at the last checkpoint, as you can say, right? I'm gonna close out with one more scripture, right? Because he said he can end the world, right? It's gonna end the world of America, most definitely, right? Because all the other nations, they're gonna have their land still, but America gonna be the only one that's empty. It's gonna be it's gonna be a memorial, It will be another memorial. This is it. 11, is it 9 and 6? No, that's not it. Excuse me, slacking. Long day. I get number verse 12 till I get the other one. Revelation 9 and 12, it says, One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter, right? You had World War One, you had World War II, right? And WWE3 is right behind it. Is it 11 and I think it's 7. Nah, dang, I didn't. Dang, what it is? Brain farts, man. 200,000. That's crazy. I can't even remember the dang on scripture. That's what it was. Call all y'all about Shemel shot 9 and 16. Right. So it says, I'm sorry, 15. And the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men. Right. And they getting prepared, man. Same way how these nations are getting prepared for war, man. Look, man, the angels, man, they putting their boots on, putting their coats on, They about to be on their John Wick shit, man. They getting prepared, to help guide those missiles to America, man. Because I said to slay the third part of men is right here in America, right? Really, Esau, Edom, this is mainly his headquarters, man. Right? This is the third part of men. It says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, right? Because those missiles are going to be marching like what? Horses, man. You're going to hear the trot, and you're going to hear the trembling. You're going to hear all of those things behind those missiles, man. It says there were 200,000, right? Really representing 200 million. And I heard the number of them, right? So these missiles are going to be capable to what? In the world of this rulership, right? America, So I'm going to close out with that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakakadash, and on to the next one. Shalom.